The U.S. coal mining industry is predicted to enjoy a modest and short-lived rebound in 2014 after 2 consecutive years of decline. Coal-fired power plants historically have been the single largest source of power in America's energy portfolio, accounting for 37% of total electrical generation in 2012. But King Coal is expected to abdicate the throne by 2035 when natural gas is predicted to become the primary fuel. And U.S. coal production is predicted to fall by more than 25 million tons in 2015, when new rules for mercury emissions take effect. Critics blame pollutants from coal-fired power plants for everything from birth defects to climate change. But even before the fossil fuel is burned, coal and processes related to its use can cause problems. And no one knows that better these days than the people of West Virginia. Last Thursday, thousands of gallons of a chemical used to prepare coal for processing spilled into the primary source of drinking water for 300,000 people in Charleston, West Virginia. The 7,500 gallons of 4-methylcyclohexane methanol spilled into the Elk River, which is less than a mile upstream from the state's largest drinking water facility. Residents were told not to drink, bathe in, or cook with the tainted water, and late this week, the ban was lifted. Tensions quickly escalated in the Mountain State's capital city of Charleston.
Look guys, it has been an extremely long day. I'm having a hard trouble talking at the moment. I would appreciate it if we could wrap this thing up. I will...
Well, we actually have a lot of questions, and it's been a long day for a lot of people who don't have water.
Freedom Industries just took over the operation in December, and the facility hadn't been inspected by state officials since 2001 when it was owned by a different company. Following the spill, Freedom was ordered to move its chemicals to a nearby facility called Nitro. The new site has already been cited for safety violations, including breaches in a backup containment wall. According to a report from the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection, the Nitro plant has no documentation of inspections nor proof of employee training in the past 10 years. State officials may force Freedom Industries to move the toxins to a third site if containment is not approved. During the 7,500-gallon spill at the Charleston facility last Thursday, a cracked containment wall allowed chemical to ooze into the Elk River. Freedom Industries then moved the remaining 70,000 gallons of that chemical to Nitro. The company is still under order to move almost 1 million gallons of other chemicals from the Elk River location to another site. The spill forced businesses and residents to find other sources of water, whether at makeshift distribution points or in stores which still had stock.
Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy. There were so many people, packed buggies full of water. The shelves were empty. Pop aisles, juice aisles, everything was gone. Everything was gone.
As the days passed, some residents went from no water to slowly being able to use the taps again and were reminded about the process that is very easily taken for granted.
But we flushed all of our systems, all of the faucets, hot water first, cold water, dishwasher, washer, dryer, so we've run all of that. And I took a shower today for the first time. Yay!
The chemical spill in West Virginia serves as a reminder of the frailties of water supplies. And the safety of water everywhere has been called into question following the accident near Charleston.
Water is something people assume they can just go to their sink and get, here in Charleston at least, but that assumption isn't safe anymore.
Also calling for a change in attitudes is one well-known environmentalist.
It would have cost so much less to identify the leak, report the leak, fix the leak, instead of ignore the leak. This is going to be hundreds of millions of dollars. It's just ludicrous that we continue to act this way as a business, have these type of business practices in 2014.
West Virginia is the largest coal-producing state east of the Mississippi River and the nation's leader in underground coal mine production.